Hello, hello everyone. I hope that you all are having a good day. Alright, let me figure out what I'm supposed to do. For my homework, because I don't know. Okay, so I'm supposed to deliver one story brief, a project mood board, and exploration sketches. I can do it in any medium that I want, so clearly I'm doing it digitally. Color and value are optional. Okay, so I think to stick with my theme, because I did Brady Von Altus and the Changeling Children for my other projects, so I think I'm going to stick with Brady and do that. Emphasize the big picture ideas and the beats of the story. Think of it as an elevator pitch. Okay, so now I have to write, let me get Word open, because I'll just write this log line. Thankfully I'm really good at this shit, so I don't have to worry about it too bad. This is an easy thing to do. I don't know what the name of this teacher is. Fundamentals of environments and prop design. This is 660. And that's today's date. Whoops. Okay. So now, what are we calling this? Let's see. Story brief. Okay, so this is actually going to be super, super easy. I have to, think about writing 1 or 2 paragraphs in regards to this. So let me go to the Amazon page really fast for Brady Von Altus so that I can do this way. We're gonna go Changeling Children. Oh, hey! Gullible Ghost Hunter now has 10 reviews on it. Look at that. Thank you to everyone who did that. Oh. Wow, this is so awesome. These ones are new. I knew about this one, but that's super kind. I'm gonna have to let this person know that they can get some free art. Yay! That's so kind. I want to see what they said about the other books, though. This one only has 5 ratings on it. So if anybody wants to read Dastardly Jinn, I'll give you some free artwork for it. Oh, it looks like she hasn't left a star rating for it yet. Probably not for the other ones as well. I know she's been kind of overwhelmed. Good to know. Okay. So let me grab this. And I need to, though, get story beats give me just a second to, I think I actually have an outline for this thing from forever ago. Do I? It's been a minute. I wrote this in 2018's, or no, 2019. So it's been a second since I have looked at any of this. Or no, I guess this one would have been 2018. Yeah. Yeah, there it is. The guy's heart is the doorknob. Gotta love my outline. I just gotta make sure that this is understandable. Okay, here we go. I don't know. We'll see. I gotta now write a convincing outline based on, or a little summary based on this. Okay, so let me also too get a first line indent here. Yeah. This video game soundtrack lo-fi is really doing it for me right now. I'm actually going to break this into another paragraph here. This is happening slowly. Okay, that's probably fine. Let me read this aloud really quick. In Brady Von Altus and the Changeling Children, Brady is forced to leave his hometown in Maple Hills on his 11th birthday, uprooted by his family's decision to move to Ukraine. This sudden change is driven by a mysterious fear that grips the Von Altuses, who feel lost without the guidance of Gran. In Ukraine, the family faces new challenges, particularly when Brady, Aunt Liz, and Brady's best friend Kara wake up in an enchanted forest. They are thrust into the clutches of the Fairy King, who sets them on a perilous quest of riddles out of revenge. To escape his realm, Brady and Aunt Liz must confront haunting memories from Liz's past, as well as deadly trials that force them to relive painful moments of her life. As the stakes rise and the riddles grow darker, Brady falls victim to the Fairy King's trickery and becomes his prisoner. With time running out, it takes an unexpected deal struck behind the scenes with Boris, Brady's father, and Ozra, Queen of Jinn, and Uncle Rollo's chaotic interference to rescue Brady from the Fairy King's grasp. But though they escape, the Von Altus family is left more fractured than ever, with Mr. Von Altus now bound to Ozra and Gran's complete absence. While the story ends with a resolute note, viewers are left wondering what's next for the Von Altus family as they navigate an uncertain future. Easy. I love that I already have all of these stories lined up, because I swear to God this would be way harder if I didn't. Okay, now let me go see how I have to save this, because they have very specific requirements for how you save your files out, which is pretty typical. Okay, so there's my brief. All right, so that's easy. So now, Project Mood Board. The mood board is a way of communicating the theme and style and overall visual target for your project. Emphasize varied imagery while also isolating common elements stylistically, whether it's in the handling of shape, design, form, or a particular color and texture palette. So I already did this for this project, just for a different class. So let me pull this open. I'm not going to reuse the same assignment, because actually that will that can result in you getting penalized. That'll be color scripting. Let me find it. This. So we're looking at Little Misfortune, Over the Garden Wall. This illustration of a series of unfortunate events specifically, so let me see if I can firstly find this thing again. Don't mind my YouTube, it's fine, it's fine. Because if I can find this thing again... I might end up having to Google reverse image search the thing. Nope, there it is. This was the thing that I couldn't find because I don't know, like, nobody has any information on this artist's signature. It's just a fucking F. So, if anybody knows who this artist is, I really like it. Oh wait, this might be them. Yep. So thanks, Fluffy Locks. This is an incredible image. So I'm gonna use this. Let me make a mood board in Canva is actually how I'm gonna do this, because this is gonna be the fastest. I actually have an entire thing of, don't mind this terrifying woman, of mood board stuff here. I really like this, but I don't need that much text. I think this is actually going to be better. So let's save this one out stylistically. I'm just going to kind of grab some of this stuff, and then I wonder too if I can use Google Lens to find similar art styles. I wish that that was possible. Because what I'm really looking for is this face shape and eye shape, because I really like it. Because it's not the Baudelaire's necessarily that I need. It's the simple shapes of the face. Because this is very, very cool as well. Not to say that this is not beautiful, because it is. It's wonderful. But that's okay. I'll go this way instead. Yes, Paralympics! Let's go! So let me see here. I guess what I'll do is I'm just gonna crop to these images and save them out into my downloads folder, because I do think that these art styles still work for this project. I just am not going to be able to find them again. I don't remember what they were. So, okay, hold on. I got to check some dates with Jace. Ugh. I'm just going to call this reference pages 01. Okay. So now let's see how many more images we need. Don't you just love it? Okay. Let me go back over to my mood board. Upload some files. I don't have any idea which games these are from. Oh, these are all Pokemon. Nice. Okay, so that should be good. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4 more images, which is great because I think actually in this I had 3, but I know for sure I'm gonna grab some backgrounds because, yeah, give me this. And like Over the Garden Wall is pretty good, So now I'm gonna need another one. I need something that captures oh wow, this is an amazing phone background. It's beautiful. I want to capture something that's like the forest. I think this is concept art, but that's not a bad thing. I'd really like to just grab it from... I wish that this was more urban, this particular story, but it's not really. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna get the right thing. I just need to find the right background. Yeah, this is good. This is good. It at least provides me some reference here. So now let me grab... Actually, I don't know. That looks nice, but I need... Oh, we just had a power fluctuation. Hopefully it won't do that again. We'll see. I haven't played Little Misfortune, though I need to. And it's tough because it's like some of them are, some of it's so dark. But I don't want it to like necessarily grab like the darkest ones. Yikes Forever. This one's a good one. Let me save this out. Hey, Badrick, what's going on? How are you today? I hope you're doing well. Okay, let me get this in here. Because that is definitely the color palette here. This is almost too spooky. I'm doing okay. I'm getting started on my semester's homework, so we're going to create a story pitch for my environments and props class, where I'm going to be making a bunch of environments and a bunch of props with a desperate hope that I will be getting a job in maybe VizDev or in publishing, question mark? Maybe? But yeah, this is it's gonna be a super fun class. I really need to practice environments and props a lot. That's not what I want. And this is like interesting, but not really what I want. Oh, this is good though. Ah, this is good. Yeah, so right now we're working on the portion of the assignment where we're making a mood board. I'm doing effectively what they want me to do is to create a pitch for a singular project that's just one story so that I can make all my environments and all my props for one story, which is, it makes a lot of sense. So I'm going to be working on my book Brady Von Altus and the Changeling Children, which is the 4th book in the series. And I did some like style work and things like that for a different class. These are all references here, so this is not necessarily super relevant. But I decided that I wanted it to look a lot like Little Miss Fortune, like Over the Garden Wall. So when I did finally get around to making some color scripts for this class, let me see. I'll actually go into my VizDev portfolio because I have that in here too. I ended up making these color scripts, which look a lot stylistically like how I'd want this thing to look. So I have a pretty darn good idea of like if this were a kid's animated film, what would this look like? What would some of the colors look like? What would the backgrounds begin to look like maybe? So this is going to be the basis of my environments and props portfolio here. So then I got to go over here and turn in all of these portions. So already we worked on like a little summary of the story, and that's for the teacher to know what the hell I'm doing, because otherwise he's not going to have any idea what's going on. And then now we're making a mood board. So hooray! Well, and let me actually get some colors from over here. Let me get this color script going on because these two colors are relevant. Let's see, we got like a light blue teal. Whoops. Incorrect. Let me just get the hex code. Excuse me. Can I get the hex codes for this? Thanks. So instead of, well, I might as well just do this by the book here. Because black is fine. I'm going to use this dark blue. I'm going to try and match this as best as I can to everything that I already have on this sheet, because that's going to make sense. But yeah, how are you? Hopefully you're doing well. I'm just over here screaming a little bit. It's okay. Hello? Oh, it's because it didn't pick up the new color. I was like, what's going on? Purple? Pink? And then let's maybe do... I recognize I have some reds, orange, yellows, but really I think it's going to be stuff like this. No, you're good. That's adorable, though. Say hi to your dog for me. I hope you're doing well today. Let's see. Alright, so let me download this. I need to save this out also in a specific file name format here. So we're going to call this... Oh, it needs to be a JPEG. Dumb. Cursed. Okay, so there's my mood board. Pretty straightforward. Asked by my teacher if I was interested in joining my school's equality council, which is good. Oh, yay! Woo! That's awesome. Hopefully that's fun and not, like, too much stress. Sorry ahead of time for ultra crunchy sounds. I'm having toast. Okay. So now that the mood board is done, I'm going to open it in here, actually. Toast. Yep, it's got orange marmalade on it. It's very trendy. Oh, okay. That's fine. Okay, so now that I have this open, no, I've never tried peanut butter and marmalade. I'll have to try that sometime. That does sound good. I love peanut butter. But actually, on that note, though, I am gonna go get some tea really quick. So I will be right back. Okay, so the tea is going. Now I just gotta wait for it to steep. Alright, so now what am I doing here? Okay, so now, then part 3, identify in your story 2 to 3 key sets where important moments of your story takes place. Complete 2 sketchbook pages consisting of at least 5 sketches per page. Oh, wait, they want... Wait, why is this the mood board Ah, boo, wait a second. Hold on, they have a completely different mood board template than what I just used. Never mind. I had this super cute mood board, but I guess I don't get to use it. Why would they put that below the section? Why is this like this? Ugh, that's so dumb. Okay, never mind. So let me redo this real fast. I'm gonna need more images then. That's okay though. Not the worst. Ayo, you're making it happen. That's amazing. Good for you though. Yeah, tomorrow is my my day off, thankfully. All of my schoolwork is due on like Tuesdays. Man, this is gonna take so much more time than just doing it the other way that I did. But that's fine, I guess. So I guess what I'm gonna do is I'm going to do like Google reverse image searches to try and find art styles that are similar. And maybe, you know, Loish's artwork is not really that bad of an influence here. And maybe Loish actually might have some good environment design as well. So let me see what she's got. But let me figure out if I can find more images like this. Because I'm going to go back over here where I found that series of unfortunate events fan art. Where did it go? There we go. Fortunately, it's super visually distinct. Let me see if there are any other images in here that are like relatively usable. What the fuck is the internet? What even is happening right now? God, that's the most early 2000s shit I've ever seen. Holy moly. That's not bad, but it's not quite where I want it to be. So this didn't do what I needed to do necessarily. These are interesting. This is interesting. Yeah, alright. So I'll do a couple of different, I think, series of these here. These don't even let you, like, look at or showcase the images super well. But you know what? I'm not the guy who made this rubric. So this is good. Let me copy this one to... So I'm gonna call these ones, like, style ideation is really what this is here. Which is great. So that's what all of these get to go into. Let's see, this is style ideation. All of these. And then we're going to, first I'm gonna actually like save this thing out. Yay, that's my tea. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna go get my tea. I will be right back. I'm just gonna get up and run away. right. I have got the tea. I am ready to go. Oh, it is everything I could have ever hoped and dreamed. Okay. So now I'm gonna go look at Loish's faces, I think. And try and see if I can find some of her more cartoony work. Like, these are both good. I'll use both of these on this mood board. Like that. Because I think Loish is actually, she's not a bad study for both color and shape. In terms of stylization, which is good. But I have to find ones that are kind of chibi-y. Well, and how many of these do I have? Because then if I have Over the Garden Wall, Little Misfortune, I'm still going to have two more. One of them can be Loish backgrounds, and I think I might use David Ardenarius Lajaya as a reference as well for faces, but we'll see, because then that'll be 3 different artists or like style references for faces, and then 3 different references for backgrounds, which can be good. Because this, I think, has more to do with the line weight and the tone, to be honest. Man, this is her really early work. That's from forever ago. This piece is amazing with the ginkgo. It's so amazing. So now I just have to slowly but surely put all of these together. These are 2 traditional looking. This is good though. This is older, some of her older stuff though. It's not bad, but it can work for what I need. Yeah. We're gonna call this one Loish. And then I guess let's go with Lajaya. Part of me is wondering if just looking at just Coral Island is the right answer. But not necessarily. Sir, this is quite the high resolution image you have given me. No, I forgot that he did work for this too. he's so good. There's Leah. She's so pretty. Okay. This is a great one. I'm gonna actually center this figure a little bit more. No, I've never seen that lady in Coral Island. I haven't played Coral Island that much though, so to be fair, all things considered. I love his portfolio so much. His use of light is insane in some of his pieces. Like, that's just fucking stunning. Stunning! I need to find more men. David, give me men. Thank you. At least he paints men. I feel like Loish doesn't even, like, go there sometimes, for the most part. This is good. This is going to be important. That's a good sketch. I like this one. Gotta get some POC characters in here because we got lots of diversity that's going to be going into this project of mine. Alright, so now we're going to go with over the garden wall backgrounds is going to be the next step here, I think. I am so bitter. I'm bitter that I have to do this weird mood board thing. This is taking so long. This is so cursed. He really said, give me all the images that you possibly could ever think of. Okay, let's find this. Again, we need more toast. The only thing I hesitate with the over the garden wall backgrounds is that they're beautifully sepia, which is great for that particular style, but not great for what I'm working on. Because this is an original. That's pretty though. That's like concept art. Let me see what we got. Obviously this, clearly that's what I need. It's almost fucking spooky season. I'll take this one too. Because a lot of this story takes place at night in the creepy forest, so creepy forest images are really good for this particular project. I'm like really getting ready to just like put up all my Halloween decorations right now, to be honest. I'm gonna go dig them out of my storage unit. No, that's an incredible background. Oh my god. This piece is a work of art. Like, Over the Garden Wall is just absolutely, like, its own animal. Wow. Ugh. Oh my goodness, we have to fix a problem and kind of hope that no one else has done it so that it's original. Oh no! I may have picked too good of a thing to do. Okay, but like, what'd you pick? Clearly you are just on another level. You're gonna be too good. They're not gonna be able to handle it. I picked to create a thing to help people's feet to stop from slipping off while mountain biking, but aimed at kids. That's neat. Because that is indeed a real problem, though. You're not wrong. That's so wild. Yeah, I feel like, especially with kids' products, nobody ever thinks about the kids for whatever reason. They're just like, well, guess they get to suffer. And it's like, why, though? What did the kids do to you? Oh, they're also super expensive. I see. Well, honestly, I guess I'm not saying that that's not a good piece to use. Actually, this is a pretty good one. What is this from? Still on side. I dig it. I like it. Oh, which is bad because I have nothing to analyze. Oh no, I mean like, that's when you start just making stuff up. Does that make sense? Like, I'd be like, okay, time to literally just make up a bunch of stuff. It's totally fine. No one will ever know. I'm gonna use this one because I used this one on my other mood board. I seem to have used all of my spelling words in my coursework. That's okay, that's okay. Honestly, sometimes your brain just shuts off and that's it. It's like, I'm done. All done. Brain soup now. I am soup. King of soup. I feel like Little Misfortune, or these darn little squares don't capture, like, I want to be able to see the full style board, but I can't because somebody decided that I wanted, or they wanted a bunch of little squares. So dumb. Okay, so now I need lowish backgrounds. I'm on a website looking for stuff to analyze and it's expensive. Oh no! For magnets? Man, come on now. I feel like sports supplies are really like that, though. Man, not saying I'm like over here crying, but my fiance's mom was just like, I'm gonna go get some Chinese dim sum after we do like catering. Do you want to come? And I'm like, if I wasn't literally working and wouldn't be able to stop until like probably like 7 p.m. tonight, I would say yes. And so now I'm just gonna be crying over here, not eating dim sum. That's fine. With my piece of jammy toast. Oh cool, my mail is here. Wow, the screws are like 700 euros. Wow, and then you wonder how much those guys are actually like... Oh, thank God, they're not that expensive. They use a comma instead of a point. Okay, whoo! Whoo! Because I have seen some stuff where they, like, with rock climbing equipment, for example, they do mark it up, like, so crazy. You know, like, it ends up being really expensive because they choose to mark it up, so... I can't hear you. I'm looking okay on my end. Yeah, I'm still reading. I'm still reading okay over here. Oh. Oh. Alright, let's get some lowish backgrounds in here, because these truly are going to be the creme de la creme. This is so dumb. I can't believe I had to redo this when I had a perfectly fine mood board. Ugh, God, her work is just so good. Oh, still pretty bad, though. Yeah. Whoa, 104 pounds. Yo, whoa. Yeah, see, and that's what I feel like, that's how I feel about rock climbing equipment, is it's like, I understand that it needs to be graded for safety, but sometimes I feel like they literally are marking it up just because they want to be able to mark it up. You know, it's like, it has nothing to do with the actual equipment itself, it's just like they're doing it because they can. That is so expensive. Holy moly. Okay, sorry, I had to type the message of all fucking messages here. I just got word that somebody just left a review for one of my books. I'm gonna go look at it. I'm so glad. Sure, I don't know who Kathy is, but let's see. It did bump it a little bit. It's getting a bunch of really weird reviews. Or maybe they didn't leave a text review. That could be the case too. Yep, it was probably this one. Nice! Hooray! Let's see what it says here. I requested and received this arc for free. This was my first lit RPG and my first arc. I was a little nervous at first because D&D flavor media is a hit or miss for me. My worries were definitely unfounded because I thoroughly enjoyed this adventure. It reminded me of my first campaign with my friends and was very immersive. I personally liked that it was heavily inspired by Dungeons & Dragons, and I think recognizing some of the spells and mechanics, if I could read, was helpful for me because I didn't need a huge explanation of the magic system or rules of the world. I was able to jump right in. Everything was also explained enough that I think a newcomer to RPGs will be fine. Darius, Yura, Astrid, and Urian are all unique and full of flavor. Seeing their interactions was delightful. I appreciate that while there was romance involved, it wasn't the main plot of the book. It's good to have books deal with the aftermath and awkwardness of a breakup and the processing of trauma, much like how I see most RPG characters played. While the story is complete on its own, I also like how there's room for more adventures if the author is so inspired. I also appreciated that there were clear points where I could stop and breathe and process the story, even though I did not want to put it down, and it easily could have been a one-day read. I treated it like an RPG campaign and broke it up into reading sessions. It's definitely a story I plan to pick up a full copy of and will read again. Oh my god, that is literally the nicest review I could have ever gotten. Wow, that is so nice. Oh my lord. That is, like, super refreshing, getting a nice review after, like, literally getting reviews that were calling me a, like, child predator, so it's, like, nice to not have that happen again. Oh, I can't. Yeah, it was, like, the wildest shit. We don't talk about it. It was a bunch of people effectively, like, trauma projecting onto my work, and it was very weird. It was a whole time. It was a whole time. It's okay, it's okay. I just wish people understood that, like, if they didn't want to finish a book, it's okay. They, like, don't have to finish a book. That was not what happened, but that's alright. There's not even that much traumatic shit in there. This is, like, a goofy Dungeons & Dragons book, just for context. Like, I don't know. I don't know what happened. But that was a really nice review, though. That was very kind. I went out on a limb to give, this yeah, I'm like all of these people arcs, and it's really scary to do that. You never know what people are like gonna say about your books, and so you're just like waiting for them to like get back to you. Some of them do, some of them don't, but in this case they did. Oh, this is perfect. Perfect. Yeah, because honestly, if I can get through, like, half of my homework, if not more of it, before, like, or in the next hour, I'm going to be really happy with myself here, because I don't want to have to do homework over the weekend, like, at all. Okay, cool. Alright, now we're done. Now I can actually start on doing the sketches of this. So I need to do 10 sketches total. It's been a minute since I've done environment thumbnails, so let me figure out Oh, it's already open. Goodbye, other mood board. Wait a second. Where is this, like, rogue massive image here? What is this? Get out of here. There we go. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's a top from ASOS. And then, let me see, I don't even remember which one. I think it was the floral top. Oh yeah, and then I literally have this beanie on my head right now. Yeah, both of these pieces are from ASOS. I think the jeans are from ASOS, to be honest. Beanie is H&M. Glasses are Zenni Optical for $2, effectively. Oh, this is so cool. Okay, that's like the nicest review I've gotten in a minute. I'm so glad. Let me open this back up. All right, so now let me go in and do, okay, complete 2 or 3 sketchbook pages consisting of at least 5 sketches per page. In these sketches, identify and study important elements such as props or patterns in plant life. Okay, so 2 or 3 key sets. So we're gonna do, because I'm not gonna paint just the forest because that's gonna be really boring. I'll probably do, well, they don't spend that much time in Liz's house. That's tough. I gotta try and think about it. So I'll do like 5 sketches of the Fairy King's maze. Also, thanks for checking my website out, though. That's dope. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, it's been a lot of practice. I guess I'll do the Von Altus house because that's just gonna make sense. So let me duplicate this. And we're gonna call this one, Story Pitch Sketches. Let me go ahead and get rid of, I'm gonna turn this off, but then get rid of everything here because it's probably gonna be a lot less formal here. What am I calling this one actually? Okay, because this should be okay, so actually I guess I'm gonna need to make a new document. It's gonna be white. And we're gonna do 2048 by 1080, and that should give us like, yeah, a wide format screen effectively. And then we're gonna do some research. Okay, this is a short little video. Okay, so he is just really going in super rough. Or actually, you know what? You know who probably has a kick-ass backgrounds tutorial? I swear to God, she had one. Oh, and this is just digital speed painting. I gotcha. So I need to find references. You ever just type a word so badly and you just give up and hope that autocorrect knows what you mean? Yes. Okay, so let me get some, I'm gonna do exactly that. Let me grab maybe, I'm gonna start with the house because that's easy. Let me see if I can find some references here. But let me also get my tablet out. Go, drawing tablet, go! So we're gonna do this speed painting style. Oh no, the website I'm looking at doesn't show any of its bad reviews. Cowards! Cowards! Okay, so now... I'm gonna have to look at my backgrounds here. Because what I liked about the Little Misfortune backgrounds was that they're really flat. But also I prefer, because I like the shape design here, but I prefer Loish's color palette and Over the Garden Wall's rendering style. So what I like about these is the use of dramatic foreground elements. So let's start with that. We're going to do this from front to back. And let me we're just gonna get some basic, like, I wish that doing interior sketches was easier. Oh, let me get a perspective grid, because otherwise this is gonna suck. I don't want to deal with it. I'm gonna really widen the perspective here. That should be fine. Well, I guess maybe we want actually like 16 by 9 instead. Or not 16 by 9. Or yeah, 16 by 9. Yeah, that's better. It's not exact, but it'll do. I'm gonna like watch somebody do this really quick because this could be really gross if I'm not careful. That's a fucking 5 hours is not a speed paint, my friend. Speed paint should take anywhere between 30 minutes and an hour. It max, like maximum. Anything longer than that is not considered a speed paint. Oh, the person who said that they speed paint at 5 hours? Well, so for an environment painting, I would consider the average painting time for an environment that's a really well-detailed one between 15 and 20 hours, if I had to ballpark. So for them, 5 hours might be speedy, but for the sake of like doing speed paints for like a studio environment, that's not really that fast. So I understand where they're coming from, but they don't understand like what a speed paint is. And I technically don't, I think I don't have to use color. Oh, these are just doodles. They're not even proper speed paint. I see, I see. So these ones actually are going to go a little bit faster, so I don't even have to worry about it super bad. I can just do some sketches and it'll be okay. So let me just get some basic shapes in here. I should probably actually follow the perspective grid, huh? Actually, I'm gonna kind of I'm not a fan. So I'm not even gonna worry about having this be super duper 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 accurate because it'll be okay. You're about to watch me absolutely suffer trying to do perspective super quickly because I don't want this to look like trash. Hello? Also, my hand's broken. Wait a second, I'm not a fan of this, any of this. It's actually kind of a dramatic perspective, but it's all right. There we go, better. Yeah, I'd say on average my more complicated pieces are like I normally take about 8 to 15 hours to finish my artwork, but it depends on what I'm working on, truly. I tend to be pretty impressionist. Hello! Beep boop. Hi, welcome in. How are you? How are you, my friend? Hopefully you're doing well. Okay, so now that I've got a cube, I have to draw a circle. Well, I think actually, if I remember right, I'm gonna actually pull open all the concept art that I've ever done for this particular set of pieces. Let's see, let me go into my storyboarding class. Let me go find the... Yeah, I'll start with that. Yeah, I'm gonna start with this set of tables and chairs because that'll be fine. I'm just not even gonna worry about it being super detailed though, because this is just a sketch. Everything is chill. And I know that they, well, see, and they say color and value are optional, but like, I might as well. This is my original character, Atari. He's from an upcoming book that I'm working on. It's called Fatal Mechanisms. He used to have a different head, but he slowly lost his mind after being abandoned on Earth for like 400 years and had a breakdown and ripped his head off and then replaced it with a TV. He's fine. We're all fine. I'm doing okay. We're just working on, I'm getting through some art school homework here, which is kind of rough. It's not like that rough. I spent a lot of the morning working on doing research for my project for class. And so now I am... Let me see. Yeah. I'm working on getting through making a couple of concept sketches for my visual development class. He wants me to go through and effectively start working on some environment pieces. We'll see how it goes. This actually probably is gonna go here like this. That's the... Yeah, nice. So I'm just doing a basic sketch, and then I think I am going to do a value study on all of these things. They say value and color are optional, but... See you later. Have a fun stream. Thank you so much for stopping in. I'm only going to be on for like 30 more minutes, I think, anyway. I'm like kind of dying here. I hate drawing chairs in perspective. That's like another thing that I'm like, I wish that I never had to draw them in perspective. That would be very cool if I could just avoid them forever. It would be amazing. And then I have to like tilt this back. Working on chair backs is probably like one of the worst. It's like the worst piece of furniture in my opinion. Because then I have to go like this. This makes sense. It'll make sense. That, this one goes like this because they have to tilt back a little bit, and then we go like this, and then how did this chair look? It's got like two little nubbins, two little chair nubs. I don't know. What even is a chair nub? Anything is possible. That is a bad tangent. I'm going to move this over just a little bit. It's still a bad tangent. We're not going to talk about it. I'm excited to do the outside ones because they'll go super, super fast. So maybe I'll have to alternate between the two. I'll do one inside, one outside, and just kind of go back and forth. Because, yeah, the other ones are going to be a lot faster. The outside ones, these inside ones are going to be kind of painful to be honest. But that's okay. Alright, so let me get rid of all of this shit back here. Bye, buddy. Okay, so now I gotta do like 1,000,000 of these. Let me see. Gotta follow this back, so this goes like this. And we're gonna go like this. I'm not gonna worry about it too bad. I don't think I need to tilt this back really very far. Let's see, that's where the corner is. We're gonna go back like that. This goes back like that. Sure. Nice little thumbnail sketches. Actually, I think that this needs to be a little longer, believe it or not. I don't know if I super like how close that's cropped to the floor, but that's, you know, it is what it is. Don't ask questions you don't want to know the answer to, I guess. Everything is fine. Merge these together. This is horrendous. Hopefully he won't care that it's not like super perfect. These are just supposed to be sketches. I'm not gonna freak out too bad about it. Actually, let me move this way. Please. My goodness. I just went to stream for the first time in ages and found out that Twitch Studio was discontinued. Whoa, I didn't know that either. I use OBS and Restream. I've never used Twitch Studio, but that's wild though. What do you normally stream, Bedrick? Oh, just studying. Oh, cool, cool. That's dope, though. We love those, like, productivity and hangout streams. Huge fan of that. Okay, look at all these chairs. I have 1,000,000 chairs now. Okay, slowly but surely. This is awful. Nice. I love it when you already conveniently have the software that you need. It's like, thank you, past me. I need to be able to see what in the hell is going on, because right now I cannot. So many. I'm gonna go ahead and stretch this out just a little bit, actually. And actually, before I do that, I'm gonna just... Oh, I guess I'm gonna have to do this way. Never mind. I was like, is there no more music? Is this the perfect chair and table? Absolutely not. Will it do? Damn right it will. That'll do. Look at that. Okay, that'll do. And then I'll probably do value studies after this, but let me get some more. Let me do some background stuff here, because this is pretty much it. This is like facing a wall. There's a window at the far end over here, so let me get this will be like the, let me shrink this down because we're working now in the background. It doesn't matter too bad, but I'm not going to use my ruler tool. Just going in straight with my arm. Nice. And then let me get, I'll do some details on this later. But we're gonna have maybe like a big like curtain here, I think, because now we can start to get kind of interpretive with it, and it's not going to be really that big of a deal. This will be a big window here, and this is the floor, so I don't want there to be too much room or I don't want it to be too close to this thing here. So if we got that going on, that's going to go back to about like there-ish, and that's where the floor is for the most part, which is dope. So then that's pretty much it. That's all that I need for this sketch, actually, because there's not really very much else in this room other than I might actually do like a chandelier here, like that's what's going on up there. And then let's just get like a bunch of pieces of artwork. These are like family photos and stuff. In a very like Victorian fashion. But I might include like maybe like a little side cart thing or something here. Or what do they call these? I guess they're like a end table, accent table. So that'll do now that everything is kind of in the same position here. So I am going to do value studies of this though. Let me get my, where's my fat fun? I love that guy. Where are you? Oh, this is my ink box, that's why. Yeah, give me that. Okay, now I'm going to be working first. Oh, I wish that there was some kind of foreground element I could stick in here. But I don't know if that will read, which is okay. So I'm gonna assume, let's look at like the over the garden wall studies here. We're gonna be working like darkest to lightest atmospherically, so I am gonna do value, but I'm not gonna do color. Let's go ahead and do like a 20% on this. Maybe Fat Fun's gonna be too textured. I might just have to stick with my gouache, which is okay. Even that's still too textured. I need something that's really crispy. And that doesn't have a lot of canvas texture, unfortunately. The question is which one is it? Wish that palette knife was not so strong. Watercolor's not gonna do it. It's probably gonna be this one. I'll see, but I don't want something like that, actually. No, I'm going back. I'm so indecisive. I haven't done these kinds of paintings in a really long time. just want there to be like some semblance of lighting here. I don't even know, like, what does he define? I'm gonna just try and spend like an hour on each of these sketches, and I know I've only really spent about 30 minutes, so when I pick this back up again, I'm gonna spend another 30 minutes on it, and I know that that's gonna be, well, I don't know. Let me see how much time I have left to spend on this assignment this week. Four hours if I wanted to. Bye! Thanks for joining the Discord. Don't forget to select your role since you jumped in there, but I'll leave you directions on how to do that. Hopefully I'll chat with you later. Have a good rest of your day. See ya. Cool. Have a good day. See ya, see ya. Yep, you got it. I see you. I see you in there. Thanks for participating and hanging out, and yeah, I hope you have a great day. I love this KK slider ass shit. Yeah, bubblegum KK, yo. Yeah, because if I have to do 10 of these... means I really should only spend, like... 10 hours on stuff. Or like 15 minutes on each sketch, but I'm not willing to do that, so I think I'm gonna have to just think about it, figure out how much time I can afford to spend on stuff and what that ends up looking like. Because I'd like to provide some level of like environment. I'm going to leave this sketch here, I think, and then I want to be able to provide some lighting, but I'm going to do just a little bit of, like, color, or not color, paint over top of the sketch here. So I'm going to turn this perspective grid off, and then I need to do, like, a floral, like, centerpiece and things like that, And it's tough because with Over the Garden Wall, it's like more realistic shapes. Little Misfortune is a little bit more exaggerated. And everything is kind of wonky shaped. So I might intentionally like make some of these drawers kind of oblong shaped, or make these pictures not perfectly square or rectangular, you know? Oops. So that might be how I go about doing this. Oh, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and... This is just for my own value's sake here, to be able to see what's going on. And then I gotta go in and do all of the details. So this is just like the general values of stuff though. And then I'll pick these up as soon as, like, I'll work on these more over the weekend. Because at least this is fun. I would much rather be doing this than other kinds of homework, truly. So this is going to be the base of my environment here for objects. So let me save this out. This is going to go into... These are my basic sketches here. So now let's get on top of this and start doing some paint overs because that's going to be important. I still have about 10 minutes, so let's see how much I can, like, slam in here. And it's tough because I almost kind of want this ceiling. I'm going to paint some of this. I don't want... Is that too dark? It almost is. This is going to be tough. Either this is going to look like trash or this is going to be okay. Because I ultimately want this, like, textured paint feel. Oh, maybe doing a lighter wood. It's probably going to end up being a darker wood for this. I think. Just got to make sure that the composition isn't unbalanced. And then I'm also going to go in with this on the floor too. All right, let's see. Hello. I'm just gonna slowly take every piece here, and also too I have to remember that I'm gonna be going over top of this. I might actually do this at the end. Well, I don't know, maybe not. Maybe I'll do it right now. I'm gonna use my gouache wet and go over top of this with some thick line art because I do think that looking at my mood, I really like Loish's use of line. Little Misfortune is cute, but I don't want it to be so paper cutout, I don't think. So, because if I look back at my color scripts too, the environments don't really have line, but the figures do. So maybe not. Maybe I need to chill out. And I just need to figure out how to... I need to draw my shapes really, really well. And make sure that these don't have weird stuff. It's just tough because I really would like to be able to get the detail of all of this, like, wall molding and, like, you know, really make it clear that, like, yeah, this is... like Victorian inspired, you know. I don't have to like push it super hard, but getting it to a point where it's readable is going to be important. And that's fine. Hit this with a little bloom kind of behind this, actually, for the light coming from the lamp or the ceiling light here. This some of these I need to make sure it's not super dark. Be able to pull shadow and light into it. I don't know what I'm doing. But I do want to be able to pull this off in a way that's very clear. Let's see, do that. Yeah, nice. As long as there's like some semblance of like, I don't know, like light and shadow, I'm gonna be happy. I just want to be able to look at these and go, yeah, like I know what's going on in the scene. I can get the kind of like vibe during the day, like I don't need to think about that too much. And then let me bloom some light out from here as well, just a little bit. Nice sunlight. That's the wrong layer. Go just a little bit. Hi, Mr. Guy. Hey, don't claw my chair. Do you want to come up here? Or do you want your food? That's maybe that's what that is the I want my food meows, or scratching for attention rather. Whoops. and take this, and we're gonna run this like little pieces of wallpaper. That. Or actually, these are gonna be big pieces of panel. That. And then I don't know what I'm doing with this, but we're going to find out. It's almost time for me to get off the stream though, so that I can go do my other work, and I guess I'm just gonna have to finish this at another time, and if I have to pick it up again on Monday, then that's what I gotta do. I really would like to be able to get through this one right now, but that's not gonna happen. And that's okay. Well, it's a good start. I, at the very least, got started on this, and then also finished my mood board and my summary, so that is a good step. So I'll probably be back working more on this stuff on Monday for homework. If I don't get this done, maybe not. I might not be there. For sure, I'll be back on Tuesday, though. So I hope that everybody has a good rest of your day, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.